What's going on, guys? We're going with an early upload today. It is 7 a.m. and I would like to say that I am very thankful for all the suggestions you guys have given for my name, and I will be choosing one. I'm gonna think about it for now because it's quite a big choice to make. And today we'll be doing an effortless video, also known as a Reddit video. Let me look. Where the hell's Reddit? I can't fucking find it. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Alright, today we'll be reading r/pro revenge, and I'm not going to be putting the text on the screen because that takes effort. Let me look it up. There we go. Okay. Let's read one. Let me take a look here. Okay. After a lifetime of abuse, I burned everything down and got what I wanted. I don't want to make this too disturbing, but read at your own risk. It's really, really long. Okay, that's a little bit too much, if they're warning. Hit my mailbox, damage your car. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Let this begin. I live in a 4-lane street, limit is 30. People drive anywhere between 60 and 75. People kept hitting my mailbox, so I took a big piece of 2.5-inch steel pipe, welded a rectangle on top, and put my mailbox on that. Then I poured a ton of cement in the hole and mounted the big steel stand. It had to weigh 40 pounds. A car smashes into it and literally pushes the front of their car in. I was walking in the yard when I heard it just smash, and I look at the mailbox. In post are 100% fine, and the car I can't speak. and I look, and mailbox and post are 100% fine, and the car front is smoking. They back away and drive off pretty quick. That was a short one, but a good one. Okay. I got a child predator finder today. I hate child predators. Okay. TLDR, don't know what that means, but she said exposing 12 to 14-year-olds to adult nudity is natural and educational, so I got her terminated. Quick background: I'm not a cosplayer myself, but I have plenty of friends who are, and so I'm on an online community with cosplay and gaming as its main focuses. I'm not active in it, but the group itself is 16K and constantly growing in size, which is considered quite big for my country's social media standards. No surprise, though, that more of half of the members are 13 to 17-year-old boys and girls. There's an ongoing debate in the group for almost a year now. That's what considered real cosplay. Bear with me, I swear I will add to the story later. Imagine it like this. There's a group of people who are creating character-based cosplays for movies and series, and there's another who buys a wig and lingerie. I can't fucking say that. I'm sorry. To pull a Belle Delphine and calls it a day. Oh, that's a good reference. My opinion on this doesn't matter now, but the second group is also known for posting proactive lewd and sometimes straight on NSFW photoshops. Oh god. See, I'm gonna talk about just a little bit of a mini story time. Since I said in a pinned comment in my last video, I am part of the Animal Crossing Twitter community, and a 10-year-old, yes, a 10-year-old in a group chat posted porn, pretty much NSFW, and he's pretty much got shamed on the internet for it, which is okay. Maybe he'll come back when he's a lot smarter, because who the hell posts porn on a goddamn group chat filled with mostly underage people? That's just a little bit of a mini story. I'm not gonna have their ad in a pinned comment or anything like that. Now, let me figure out where did I finish? Here we go. Straight on NSFW photoshops right into this collective group without any warnings. Sadly, the laws of my country aren't advanced enough yet to make this legal. I'm from an old European country with great historical universities. Our school system is also quite traditional, so it's like everyone wants to go on these big-named universities with full tuition scholarships, and the ones that are privately owned who have to fight for their students. I happen to study at one of the oldest universities in our capital city. This also be important later. So onto the story. One of my friends posted on her private page about this issue, and I noticed a girl commenting that every one of them should be, and anyways, it's natural. For 12 to 14, hold on. It's natural for 12 to 14-year-olds to watch their parents and other adults naked while bathing or just walking in their home. No. If anything, they should be glad that these cosplayers are making a favor by enlightening the kids about female bodies and sexuality. I won't make any warnings when the young boys are interested in this anyways, and they can find it everywhere. My blood pressure went from 0 to 100 in a few seconds of reading this. So I replied, trying to contain my anger and simply telling her that no, it isn't normal for kids to be exposed to such at such a young age. I get this is a cosplay group, but she wants to share content. But she would simply put a warning on it and everyone shut up. At least then it would be the stupid kid clicking on it, not her blatantly sharing it to her faces. And the fact that kids are exposed to such content easily at many media types doesn't mean she should be willingly one of them. She replied, stating that I'm clearly a prude and we live in different worlds. She accepts and respects mine, and I should also do with her views, because this is also cosplay. After this, I told her, I just want to apologize. I'm not good at reading. I mean, I used to be, but I've drifted away from reading, so I'm not really good at, doing this whole thing, because I don't do Reddit videos often. But I'm going to start doing them often because I need content, so don't judge me if I say a word wrong or I spell it I say it wrong. After this, I simply told her that, yes, I live in a world where we don't sexualize children and parents don't expose kids to sex, and I see that she didn't get my point because I never said it isn't cosplaying. I simply stated that it's highly inappropriate for young audiences. In her next reply, she went ballistic with the curses. Pulled a full on me. It was quite entertaining, but not in English, so I can't add it here. But amongst a lot of other stuff, she told me that I'm 25F, which is, I think, 25 female. Just a little inexperienced high school girl, and I have nothing to say to this. Sorry. Then the original post got removed by my friend because she and her followers started to get super personal and vulgar with her, and the goal wasn't that. 2 days passed, and I almost completely forgot about this interaction when I get the message from this friend that this woman kept messaging her throughout 2 days, and she's so tired and done with this whole thing. I also got the screenshots. Now in these private messages, she starts by telling this younger girl that she's a leader at a foundation that is helping young adults who came from an unsecured household. Jesus Christ. That she states that she only wants good for her, and she sees her as one of her mentored ones. In the following 2 days, she managed to tell this visibly insecure girl that no one loves her, she deserves the only hate, and she hopes it will teach her the lesson. She has mental problems and she should seek professional help immediately. Her immediately cause of her views and approach. This one is at least 3 times. They are clearly right because there are more of them. More of them, thank you. They weigh my friend. Okay. The way my friend isn't changing her opinion. I'm not saying this wrong. This is legit the grammar. The way my friend isn't changing her opinion in the size of malice and idiocracy. Don't know what that means. Can't spell it. My apologies. She will die alone, hated by everyone, and so on with so other smaller claims. Jesus fucking Christ. That is dark. My friend was handling it quite well, but to be honest, I understand why she got eventually fed up. To the obvious question of why she didn't just block her, at the same time her followers and friends were all ridiculing her and tagging her on hateful public posts and stories, she thought that maybe if she can stop the main bully with reasoning, as the others will stop as well. It's just like a child. If you beat the oldest one, the other one will shut up. And as to the revenge part, ooh. I don't even know how this fucking thing's classifies content. I read something off the screen that isn't even mine, and I get views for it. What the hell? Okay. Fuck. My headset's trying to fucking shut off. Hold on. Okay. I can't express how much I hate when someone goes after the insecure, quiet one to feel dominant. Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate those people. It wasn't hard to find her job. She was stupid enough to use her real name on her cosplay page. And low. Don't know what that means. And below, she's a simple voluntary mentor at a nationwide university project at a small countryside private-owned university. It took me 15 minutes to find the correct email address and type up a single and short email about my concerns that she was behaving this way. That she's behaving this way while using her position at the university to back it up, bringing a bad reputation to the university. Her behavior is also discouraging the young people she interacts with from this project, and I just wanted to... Fuck, I can't speak. Her behavior is also discouraging the young people she interacts with from this project, and I just want to warn them before she hurts someone in need. I put every single address I could find from the project office, and university as a receipt, fuck. I apologize. And send it over with the screenshots of their private conversation and public comments with the sign-off of my name and university. The nationwide project is also centrally hosted by my university. It didn't take 30 minutes, and she got a call that she's temporarily terminated. I might update this later if there's anything interesting for it. If there's interest for it. I know this because of the backlash and panic on her and her followers' social media. The hysteria is still going on at this moment. Her defense is that the screenshots are forged, and I'm waiting to get fired. I'm wanting to get fired because I hate lewd cosplayers. I want to see you convincing your bosses about that, Sherlock. Alright, clarification. She didn't lose an actual paying job. They terminated her volunteer status until the investigation on the situation is finished, as I stated above. I believe that's how they could react so quickly. I sent them a email. Fix your fucking grammar. During office hours, I don't see why they wouldn't. Update. The Facebook profile she sent the messages from is gone. I don't know if someone flagged it or she took it down, so the text won't lead back to her profile. Update 2. She said another girl to tell my friend that I should write an apologizing email to the project office. I told them that my DMs are open if she wants to talk. I wrote like 6 sentences with my real name. I don't see why I should apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been up since like 4 a.m. It's like almost 8. I wake up at like 1 p.m., so this is new. I wrote like 6 sentences with an E. Okay, 2 E's, not an A and an E. Grammar. With my real name, and I don't see why I should apologize. The stuff she got burnt for was there with her own words. It was her DMs. Whew. That was... Holy shit. Clickety-clack, and we are back. What's up, gamers? Alright, this is another article I just found. Redneck thinks it's funny to yank out mailboxes. My dad makes him pay. Alright, if there's anything quoted from his voice, I'm gonna sound like a fucking retard. Just wanted to clarify that. Now let's get right into it. Disclaimer, this happened a long time ago, but it still makes me giggle to this day. So way back in the day, mid-90s or so, my family lived in a log cabin of 10 acres of... My family lived in a log cabin on 10 acres of land in a rural area 10 minutes or so out of town. It wasn't totally the sticks, but you can definitely hear banjo music in the background sometimes. Oh god, it's just one of those rednecks. Like a literal redneck. Like a fuck my sister kind of redneck. At the end of our nearly one and a quarter long driveway. Fuck, I'm sorry. At the end of our nearly 1 1/4 mile long driveway was one of those roads that was technically a state highway. Oh god. In the AM, I trudged down to wait for the bus. When I got home, I'd grab the mail and carry it back. Until one Monday morning when I went out and noticed the mailbox was gone. On closer inspection, looked like it had been ripped out of the ground. Dad was obviously not pleased. He went to talk with the county sheriff. He went to talk with the county sheriff, who happened to live a mile down the road. Turns out he had been happening up and down the road for months. Someone was tossed a chain over mailboxes and yanked them out with their vehicle. He suspected the guy down the road with his great big lifted 4WD truck, but couldn't prove anything. Usually it happened on Saturday and Sunday nights, with people finding out in the morning. Also seems the nicer the mailbox, the bigger the target, and many... Who the fuck steals mailboxes? Like, bro, put on a mask, go rob a bank or something. Who the hell's gonna buy your mailbox off eBay? Fucking hell. Also seems the nicer the mailbox, the bigger the target, and many had been hit multiple times. People had tried digging deeper, using more durable wood, etc. The guy just took it as a challenge and ripped them out again. Soft, sandy ground in his truck was a monster. Well, my dad said, "Challenge fucking accepted." It was all in caps, so I had to do that. A bit about my father. He's a steel worker with an engineering background and graduate degree. Built like a bear with forearms the size of my freaking legs. Most people looking at him would never think this monster of a man is also brilliant, but he is. The calm, cool type that almost never loses his temper. But wrong him and God help you. Ooh. So dad goes to Lowe's and buys the fanciest prettiest mailbox they sell. He then proceeds to install it on the top of an 8-foot long cylinder of a 3-inch diameter. Hardened tool steel. But he wasn't done there. After digging down with post haulers and dropping it in, he then filled it with quickset concrete. Jesus Christ. To really sell it, he then used some strips of 1.5 inch or foot, I can't tell, wood to cover the steel core of his now indestructible mailbox of doom, primed and painted so it looked like a standard 4-inch post or 4 foot, I can't fucking tell. And even had my mom decorate it with flowers and such. He wanted it to be as tempting of a target as possible. Didn't even take a week. I went out to school for a morning and found the mailbox right where it should be, attached to a 30-foot of chain and an entire hitch assembly. Ripped right off the truck's frame, sheared the bolts. It was marvelous to behold. Sheriff gets called over, dies laughing when he sees it. He went to the house of the guy that was suspected, and sure enough, verified the damage to his truck matched. Fun fact, fucking with a mailbox is a federal crime, as you go to federal prison, not those cushy state places. Dad was unofficially rewarded with the sheriff's department, with a few cases of beer and some venison. And after that, every deputy in town would flash him a thumbs up whenever he saw him. TLD, or don't know what that fucking means. Guy was pulling out mailboxes with a chain attached to his truck. Dad makes invincible mailbox. Guy goes to federal prison. Edit. Apparently vandalism to mailboxes is far more common than I thought, and other people have taken similar measures. I guess great minds think alike. Edit 2. As many have commented, apparently federal prison is actually a lot better than the state. Didn't know that, sorry. Alright, this video is already getting long enough. That was a pretty good article to read. A little bit of that cheddar cheese for me, because I'm probably gonna get a lot of views from reading a fucking Reddit subreddit that I didn't even type. So yeah, I actually do have a story of my own about practically the exact same thing, but that's a topic for another video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.